And we're about to start, so after the loading, as soon as it switches, then you got the timing cue. So yeah, after this loading right here, you can start the timer. Because there were only like two. Now, okay. I mean now with a delay or whatever. Because there were only two SDA runs for the two games when I started speedrunning this, so I didn't know where to time it. So I just did game control because the loadings on this game are just awful, unfortunately. The soundtrack is amazing, so the loadings have to be as amazing. So right here we're on the sequence where I have to talk to my brother, and he has to lockpick these locks here. So we're gonna have to wait for him to do that task. Or we can just do this. Oh, I don't have a timer on my screen. Hold on, I gotta count. I usually do that with the live split timer, but I didn't have one. So yeah, this is it's probably the only true sequence break in the game, because you can wall clip pretty much everywhere in this game. Especially when there's a ladder, you just have to strafe aim, and it's literally free. But the only way you can walk in those voids is by doing the strafe aim thing over and over, which is super slow. And the only time it is actually better, it's in this level, because you would have to wait for your brother. So we're going to the next level, Catacombs, or Amongst the Dead. It's a pretty nice movement level. Oh, spoilers! We were about to like steal some weapons or whatever in the Resistance, and it was all an ambush. But we saw none of that. We just opened a garage door and miraculously completed the level. So yeah, we have to blow up these things, putting the bombs and stuff. There's a lot of movement involved, and there's gonna be the first one of the main mechanics. Not the main mechanic, but a real relevant one, which is you can stand up on crawling spaces. So yeah, right here. I call that vent clipping because, you know, ventilation. And yeah, there's not much to it. You can set it up to get the specific spot for getting up inside the vent. But you can just like do tap tap and you'll get it. It's not that precise at all. And explaining a bit of one of the unfortunate things in this game, you see this black void, right? The level, this entire game, it doesn't load very well. And it doesn't seem to be because of hardware issues, because I'm playing on the PlayStation 2 with fast disk speed, and this is consistent on PlayStation 1 and emulators. Sometimes the level just doesn't load further, and you have to wait a little bit. Sometimes you can manipulate it by looking away or that sort of thing, but a lot of levels, it just limits your speed, which is very unfortunate, because you can just go so fast in this game. In Mission 1, even though it's literally the first mission in the game, it's very technical. You'll see all these levels where you have multiple objectives with lots of movement. And this is a really good example as well. You're gonna be pounding some evidence boxes, you have to blow up a few trucks as well. It's a lot of action. Just throw a Molotov early. And what I just did, hold on, this one is up there. But there are certain, whenever there's a window in this game, the game blocks your jump near it, so you cannot jump on the windows. But you can get past through that very trivially. In that case, you just back up a little bit on a spot where it's still a jumping range, so to speak. And then you can jump and go forward, and hey, you just jumped over the window, on the window, through the window, whatever. And yeah, things are happening really fast here. This is a really good. That was a really good run in this level. Disguised as a reporter. Mission 2. It's gonna come up in the next 2 levels. And compared to the first Medal of Honor, this game gets really like high action really fast. Because the first mission on the first game, you didn't do that much stuff. But here, hey, it's the 4th level, and we're gonna blow up some tanks. Which shouldn't be a major risk. But okay, if you mess up one of them, then it snowballs. My goal here is to blow them up in 2 bazooka shots. And it's a little bit position specific for some reason. Like the second shot on those has to be a little bit on the side, but not too much in the front. This one is a little bit weirder. Oh, nice, because the first shot has to be on the wall near that barrel. Ah, oh, damn, that was gonna be a perfect 2-shot tanks, but the last one was the 3rd, even though I thought my shot was good. So yeah, wow, this beginning was actually pretty good. We're on a good start. So yeah, just gonna skip this cutscene. See the ending results. There's a little bit of menuing when you finish a mission, per se. Which is just a bunch of levels that go in the same storyline together. And then when it's reset, you have to go back a menu and you can just mash it. But yeah, we're in mission 2, and we're on Casablanca, which is, you know, literally the hotel, and it's pretty much a strafing level. And the unfortunate thing is that the loading thing that limits your speed, it's everywhere here. Like, you already see the blue void. We're gonna be stuck with that in several places. So it's not that the level's gonna limit your speed, it's gonna do that by chunks. Every few steps to make sure you're not fast. It's the pinnacle of those loading voids that I just told you, but it's the only one where things go absurd. The rest of them are just fine. And studying some of the mechanics on the strafe changing and angle changing. Hold on a second, I have to listen to it. Okay, I go by an audio cue in the music to know where to jump. Because if you jump on that void, you just fall down. And we don't want that. But, difference between this and GoldenEye and Perfect Dark is that there is no acceleration in this game. So strafe changing, you just go by, you know, the square angles without actually losing speed vector-wise. And the turns, you cannot do like super tight turns. That's no mystery. So sometimes you have to mix doing those square strafe change movements and the angle change. So yeah, this is the mission where we're gonna get our disguise. Spoilers, sorry. But this is a really fun mission of movement where if you go fast enough, you can actually skip loading. For some reason, some of these loadings actually work like frame rules in Mario Brothers. I got a neat door clip here, which was not that perceptible. And some guards can get you stuck, so if we see the loading here... we got the slow one, okay, it's fine. And if you go fast enough here, we can trap the photographer and do the bathroom clip. You can just walk right into that void. I'm seeing something I don't want to see here, which is this black void. I'm gonna try to make it go away. We're stuck with that. Okay, we're not. I took way too much time, and it actually disappeared, which might be good or not. I did that part really fast without explaining it. I'm sorry about that, but we got our disguise and we're supposed to show the guards to let us go through. Yeah, you know, by showing our ID. But if we just shoot and lure them out, the door gets opened by default, because that's the way they're programmed. When the guards leave the doors, they open. That's literally how it goes. So you can abuse that by just blowing off our disguise and skipping a whole I'm reading our papers kind of cutscene. So yeah, right now we're gonna skip some stuff. Also, we're supposed to get an ID to go through that guard, but we can just sneak past that little crack. We're gonna take the photo. Those guards are gonna be overly suspicious. We just spam the ID and buy us some time. And if we do that here we have to shoot. Oh, nice. So if we show our ID specifically in that spot to that guard, sometimes we can get the alarm not to ring. So you're seeing this area somewhat smooth. Oh, I didn't get to jump. That doesn't happen. This area is super, super, super laggy if the alarm is on. So it's pretty nice that I got that. Okay. Nice movementation. So yeah, there's not much mystery. You have to blow up these trucks. It's a lot of fast movement as well, which is pretty good. Yeah, so, you know, but getting back to what I was talking about earlier, the roots of the D-pad grip is literally this game, because there's no way around it. I have to use the D-pad to strafe. And I started playing this before I started playing GoldenEye, so you can see a little bit of how I do my inputs, you know, especially with this alien finger here to press the geometry buttons. So here we have to do some jungle style grenade throwing. Should jump over this tank, but we didn't get first try, so we also have no damage. So yeah, I don't have like my visual cues that prepared. I slacked off a little bit in that. Hopefully everything goes well. Okay, I got the one. You can just like throw them, say, you know, at the cannon, because that should work. Okay. Because if they blow up on the cannon parts, the objective doesn't complete. You have to blow up the core, so to speak. And sometimes the grenade doesn't blow up instantly, so you have to wait a little bit. Maybe the guards will, you know, get the grenade and throw it at you. But yeah, this went by really well, really, really fast. Apologizes, I'm a very poor masher, so we're gonna get 2 disguise levels left, and one of them is actually, the next one will be interesting with the disguise mechanic. This one, not at all, because we're in a mess. Like, the guards are fighting with some pirates, because, you know, just World War II things. Sometimes this guard who blocks us doesn't appear in a level, but he was there, so we're usually prepare a shot. So yeah. So the pirates, they don't believe you're disguised. The guards, if they just start, you know, blasting each other, they don't care either. This guard cares. If you're fast enough, this guard doesn't appear. But we got blocked by the pirate earlier, so he does. I have to just take a little bit of picture here again and sneak into the truck. Runners, plural, is very generous. It's pretty much only me right now running this game. There's another guy, Arsene, who ran the first Medal of Honor, but he rotates around in a lot of games. I like to play ILs because, you know, it's my thing, GoldenEye culture. Unfortunately, I have to RTA time every single one of them. But both apply. So here's the disguise part. And we wanna keep our disguise in the first section of the level, while killing the phony archaeologists. You know, you think they're real archaeologists, but they're just corporate drones working for the Nazis to, you know, legitimize their, I don't know, like, prehistoric roots to their movement and all. I don't know if that actually happened, but that's the lore. Okay. I was a little bit sloppy there. Oh no, we got something. So the alarm rang early, and because of that, this archaeologist takes some time to load. But it's fine, we can just stand around and kill some guards. I don't know if I got the relic. Okay. Usually just empty this because the pound is more useful. And I try to not look to the left so much because we can get an ending where there's a door that also doesn't load. Okay, the last archaeologist. Now we gotta blow up these things. Nice, I got good ending. So there's a door here that wasn't there. And if that door doesn't load, the guards also don't load. And it just gives me a little bit of a break, and I have to wait for the doors as well. But yeah, one of the coolest levels in the game. This game is actually like really fast paced, so sorry for the, you know, explaining things on the go and kind of afterwards or missing some stuff. But on the thing on timing speedruns for this game, the hardware is also a little bit inconsistent. Let me just do a little trick here. Okay. I usually get the SMG ammo on the level before to do that backwards running thing. It's faster on an individual level basis, but you do waste a little bit of time just grabbing the SMG ammo in the end of the previous level, you know, so continuity-wise. But I just do it because I'm used to it, I like it, even though I kind of had to stop a little bit. So yeah, this door also didn't show up, which is good for me. Didn't load, I mean. And the most powerful SMG pound in the game. Oh nice, thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. But yeah, I'm not using the fastest hardware. This is a fat PlayStation 2, which has a driver of 1.10. And the newer ones have a driver of 2.0, which are, the loadings are faster by like, I don't know, 1 or 2 seconds each. But the thing is, on driver 2.0, at least from what I tried, the sound, the SFX gets super weird. Like, the soundtrack plays normally, but when you shoot, you might hear a cough or a sneeze, and then some random ding-dongs and such. And I'm like, you know, I always time my runs, I mean I will as soon as I get a deathless one, by individual level basis and adding it all up, even though it's kind of a burden, but I like to do it for consistency. You know, I just didn't want to play on a hardware that, you know, takes away pretty much the entire fun or entertainment part of the thing. Here we're gonna destroy a radio. The guards can just ram you over in that part, but everything went fine. You can do a trick shot with a crossbow in that radio, but on full game runs it's kind of inconsistent, because if you hit a guard, you know, the reload of the crossbow is just a huge burden. Oh, if only, dude. If only I was at a place where I could stream that. But yeah, that ending is also you have to press action on 2 things and you have to jump over the console. Ah, some movement in this game is so good, dude. The jumping mechanic as well. I should be comparing this to Twine, not GoldenEye. Boom. Keota. So yeah, we're gonna go into Dark Valhalla, or Valhalla, if you're Portuguese or Brazilian. So yeah, another neat thing, you can just jump over these bushes and go to the secret entrance of the level, which is the fastest. You can go through the front door, but you have to backtrack a lot. You're gonna do some safety strats here, just killing all the guards. And it's not because of living, but just to have enough ammo for the next level. Or even this one, because I have to do a fair bit of machine gun shots. Get the knife, which is a little bit of a weird hitbox. Another crawling space clip, vent clip. Standing up at the vent there. Did it twice in a level. Forgot to mention because it's kind of autopilot for me. Oh yeah, those are knights. Those are knights. They're just here to get me. World War II, people. Crazy times. And yeah, you see a lot of those black voids. Unfortunately, the level loading happens on this one as well. Even though you can get some really fast movement. Allegedly, I was doing those kills to be safer, but I got a lot of damage by a guard that was previously there. We also abused these voids a little bit by, you know, wall hacking some kills. And did a little bit safety there. I'm gonna do some safety ending as well. I'm gonna jump over this, like by the side, because you can jump over there's a circle thing there. But if you get stuck inside of it, it's really, really hard to get out of it. It's so dumb. But as you're trying to jump out of that circle in the middle, the knights just ram you over, and it's so silly and so ridiculous. I was just on practice trying to find the timing to jump over it first try, and one of them I fell down, and I'm like, okay, I'll just get out if I miss it in a run. I just like died so hard. And we're going in on the vicious cycle, which is the name of this level. Nice, just 2 good kills and 2 fast ammo drops, which is good for me. This level suffers from that loading as well, but a little bit more towards the end. You can, you know, just go fast in the beginning. I went to shoot him. I have to get some grenades to do a little bit of a skip here. You know those sirens? Yeah, I have to destroy every single one of them or the main controls. So this is the first guy that has the grenades. He did a fast drop there, so it's fine, even though I missed him 2,000 times. These bushes are still a little bit complicated. I have to blow up this bridge, get out of there. I really want to see... Okay, bridge destroyed. I want to make sure I read this text. Because I lost a run to that not working, I think. So yeah. This is one of the spots where a distraction grenade works. I have to kill this guard. And we're gonna just throw a nade in the roof. And it's gonna magically complete our objective. For some reason, if you throw it there, that's you know, SDA run strat. Shoutouts to Carson Jensen, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. It just works. It just blows up the siren console or whatever is inside. So yeah, we have to wait for this a little bit. And this is one of the few vent clips where you have to do the setup. It doesn't work if you just uncrouch easily. Oh, okay. I was just swimming in the bushes for no reason. And here there's a lot of loading in this ending as well. So you just wait for it while, you know, killing a guard through it because it's convenient. And safe house. How's pace? I don't have a timer, but so far this run is really good. No major time losses, no deaths, obviously. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not sure if this would be like a 23 mission 4, which is what I consider, you know, kind of a silly god pace meter, but It must be like a mid-24 at least. And we're gonna go to the mission 5. This level, I don't want to overrate it too much, but it might be the first run killer of the run. Mission 5 itself is quite troubling, because lots of things can happen. Here I have to blow up 6 trucks, but you can do every one of them in one bazooka shot, but the position is very finicky of where you have to hit them. It has to be like kind of a side-ish or something. Okay, this one worked. But sometimes you just don't get them in one shot. That one was good as well. Nice. Okay, this first section went really well. And there's 3 more. But fortunately, after this beginning, your health and your bazooka ammo pretty much gets reset because there's a lot of ammo in the way. I don't want these machine gun guards to screw me over that much. And there's 3 more, and I have to blow up the guard tower as well. Oh, this is... I needed a backup health here. This is gonna be fine. Oh no, okay, so the thing is, there's a barrel that despawned. I need to shoot it. I need it to spawn again, and I have no health. Hold on. Oh, there's a machine gun guard. No, rifle guard. Oh my god, okay, we're fine. I lost a ton of time. But oh my god, the thing is, it's partly my fault, because I should take out that barrel early, because it likes to deload a lot. Yo, Shiteru, thanks for the good luck, mate. And now we're going to the first of the 2 semi-auto scroll levels of the game. Just being safe, killing these 2 guards. And we have to free the captain, which is what we just did. And we have to wait for him to lockpick some prison cells. And this is unavoidable from what I know. And a lot of guards keep spawning, and because the spawns in this game work so inconsistently sometimes, I developed a little method so everything will work out fine. And the captain can sometimes freeze as he's lockpicking. He literally just stands there, and he just can't do nothing. You have to die to restart it. And I'm gonna do a series of methodical things here, so he doesn't do that, and I get all the spawning guards that I want. Not just for this section, but further as well. Okay, since I'm on very good health, I'm gonna go here to grab some ammo. Hopefully not mess up the spawns. So I just stay here. He goes to lockpick. I go to the back. 2 guards should spawn here, and 1 on the back. I'm gonna look at Captain a little bit to make sure he does the lockpick. 1 guard in the back. Oh, he did not show up. So here, I do some crazy thing. I go a little bit further to make those 2 guards spawn, and wait a little bit in this little crypt. So okay, they appeared. Captain is coming in. 2 more guards should show up. 1 might show in my back. Okay, 1 more. I need this spawn to work. Okay, the one in my back showed up. I don't like it usually. And okay, this is really good. So I cleared those spawns. I should be killing this guard here and the pistol guard. Excuse me, sir. And 1 guard should rush me right here, which is the spawn that is on the corner, and I just bazooka shot these 2, and boom. Ah, that was beautiful, guys. Oh, that was awesome. And then 2 spawns here. Captain is lockpicking. 1 more. There should be another 2, which I'm not gonna bother looking at. scratch your head, leave. Guys, that was so beautiful, you have no idea. Oh my god. War room destroyed. Then just go around this and get a good line to the ending. Looking down to get less damage, which is a mechanic that I will talk about in the future. That level is so good. That was so good. That was literally textbook what I want to happen. And I'm so as I was de-rusting for this marathon, that's when I came up with that system to spawn the 2 guards early, which usually messed me up, and then just do all those things to make Captain just do his job without freezing. This level is kind of a mess, which is Mayhem in a Monastery. It is one of the most fun and technical levels as well. I'm gonna look down here. Oh, nice line. These half tracks are a little bit of a mess to be cleared, because you have to shoot them in kind of the front side-ish, and but it's very inconsistent. I want to take them out with 2 shots each, and there's an RTA strat. I'm crawling through here. That guard was not supposed to show up. This should be 1 shot and an extra one for the munitions. That's right, munitions. Because I did it fast, that hallway no one blocked me. You can get all of the supplies with 1 bazooka shot, but the position is very specific. Here I'm getting low on health. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. I didn't get those vectors, which obviously annoys me, and I need to not lose too much health. That's why I'm looking down. And this one should be... Oh, very good, very good, very textbook, clean as a whistle. So I'm gonna be explaining the look down mechanic because I'm gonna use a lot of it in mission 6, which is the more accurate the guards are, the less they will hit you as you're looking fully down. You know, theoretically, that might have something to do with, I don't know, they're aiming in your head, and your head gets kind of disjointed looking down, so they hit you less or whatever. But all I know is that it works, and we abuse the hell out of it in a speedrun. So we're gonna go into the mission 6. Is one of the... It's one of the very long levels. Oh no, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Oh my god, this is not happening. Hold on. Fuck it, I'm opening this trait. This is not happening, guys. This run was so good. Oh no, hold on. Oh no, hold on a sec. Okay, that has not happened in a while. I lost one really good run to this, which is PlayStation hardware. It doesn't work. Don't worry, the run will continue even though this happens, but I cannot do much about it. I'm gonna give it, I don't know, 1 more minute, but this run was so good. It was like deathless, good pace, and it just got ruined because of the loading. Like I told you, I had that happen to me once in a really good run also. I'm gonna try 1 more time, and don't worry guys, don't worry. As the marathon goes, it will be fine, because I can just load a file and complete everything. But it's really unfortunate because the run was so good. And it was definitely pace. So yeah. And my friends, I shall tell you that meanwhile, while some games got a really good console, such as the Nintendo 64, oh no, it's all good, Jono, because not only I have a file, but even if I didn't, you can just cheat code everything in this game. So it's fine, buddy. Don't worry, guys. It's just gonna take some time to restart. But while some games got really good hardware, such as the Nintendo 64, other games didn't as much. So as beautiful of a game as Medal of Honor Underground is, it's in my heart my favorite game and my favorite speedrun. The hardware is just awful. There's no way around it. This is not like anti-Sony propaganda or whatever. Oh, why am I going here? Okay. As much of, you know, that could be, no. The PlayStation hardware is just a mess sometimes. Both on the loadings and inconsistencies and this happening. So okay, we're gonna go to mission 6. So yeah, back to the, you know, regular schedule. Look down mechanics, that's where we were. It's no big deal, it's fine. Let's go. Oh, okay, we're fine. You can just pump a lot of these guards, but the thing is, there's a massive speed limitation because of the loadings. And I abuse that with all my heart. So, in all, you know, speedrun optimization aspects, I'm kind of sorry that I'll just scrub my way into this, but there's a huge loading cap that will limit my speed anyway. So, a lot of those poor look-down strafe lines, that's, you know, fortunately right now and unfortunately long-term, they will get just neutralized.
Manon, I'm surprised you made it. Here are the plans for the factory. Let's go. It's not safe.
Look, guys, you don't have a shotgun in your speed game, right? Exposed. Here you can use it and have some fun with it. You know, I could always be wrong, honestly, on the loading cap in this level, which is what I kind of call it, loading cap. Could it be like loading rule or something? But yeah. That guard can mess me up, so I just pump him. Also, you know, this one for no reason. And this is another place of a look down line. And it's like, it's no mystery, it's just a matter of memorizing the lines. But I am kind of lazy. So yeah, we're gonna get these controls here. And there's gonna be a nice skip, which is similar to the window jump. So here, we're supposed to, there's a no jump zone near the barricade, I don't know, the opening thing, we call it cancela here. But if you just go back a little bit and then you jump and then you go forward, you can just jump over the thing before it even opens. So it's a nice several second skip. So we're going to go to Sabotage, which is quite a long level, one of my favorite ones. If not my favorite, it used to be my favorite ones, but it's kind of a silly level now because we can just look down everything and kind of go around. But there's one really neat mechanic that Carson of SDA found, but I really improved by accident. So we're gonna go, there's a closed door behind us. You can't see it because I'm not gonna look at it. And suddenly, boom, I'm through it. And yeah, the explaining was a little bit too fast-paced, but it is what it is. Like, there's a closed door in that section where you have to go to the control room, you have to backtrack through the level, and then you have to go there, you know, go here again to activate, to go to the other parts of the level. But if you just go away a little bit while not looking at the door, I usually kill that guard as a reference, and then you just back strafe into it. The door is just not gonna be there. It's just not loaded, which makes up for a really nice skip. You know, sort of a semi-sequence break, if you will. Because you skip a whole backtracking section. Here I would have to wait a little bit on these machines, because if I didn't stress that enough before, the game has a serious time. It has some trouble loading explosions. So whenever there's an explosion-based objective, I'm gonna grab the safety kit here. Whenever there's a whoa, that just happened. Okay. So, okay, whenever there are explosion-based objectives, the explosion itself, the game might just decide to forget about it if you back off too far from the explosion. Oh no, okay. There's something that hasn't happened in a while. So, sometimes this elevator just doesn't load. And I don't know what causes it, but apparently it happened here. I'm gonna take my time and just grab a safety med kit here. You know, just for the hell of it. Hopefully it's loaded because I killed some guards. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so we had the PlayStation 2 hardware problem, and now the game gave us an elevator miss. It's all good. So yeah, we're gonna just look the hell down here. We have to go to a huge pile of crates, which is like the stockpile, and we're gonna blow that up. And hopefully we don't get trolled. We have to wait for this as well, but it's better to go fast at the beginning and wait later, because the guards can just troll you all over the place. This went fine. Aside from the elevator loading. I mean, I don't know, between like objects loading and PlayStation 2 issues, this game is a whole mess, guys. And it's a funny mess. And we're gonna go to the second semi-auto scroll level of the game, which is Sidecar Shootout. And the beginning you're not gonna see much of it, because we're just gonna, you know, just go straight to the motorbike. And yeah, if you've seen the motorbike sections on later Medal of Honor games, this is a terrible, terrible idea. I don't know who thought this was a good idea when they made it in this game. But yeah, it's one of the worst ideas of all time that they thought, hey, let's just keep it in the further games. So yeah. So we played the beginning, you know, until you reach the motorbike. Okay. And we have to blow up two launch sites, bomb launch sites. And aside from that, we're just in a motorbike, waiting and killing guards. And having the opportunity to get killed by a random grenade, which is happened to me 3 times lifetime. And we also have the opportunity to not kill guards because our machine gun range is awful, as well as the aiming angles, as you see. So we have the opportunity to miss guards and have them kill us on the back. It's just great idea, Electronic Arts. You know, there's just great idea, guys. Honestly. So yeah. We wait for it a little bit here as well to make sure the explosion loads. Cannot go that fast, at least not if a bunch of guards are loaded as well. So yeah, we're getting hit. It's a thing. Thank you, Electronic Arts. So there's actually one big challenge of this. There's a one-hit kill mode in this game. And it's actually really difficult to complete this level in the one-hit kill mode. Like, it all goes fine up until here. Look at Airwalk guy. But sometimes, like, as those sidecar shooting quests, they, you know, the 3 sections go by, each one of them gets more random. And the guards get even more and more scattered around all over the place. Oh, by the way, the sound here, I loaded a file that doesn't have the soundtrack, so I apologize. I'm just gonna change that later, so... The loading already messed us up, and I haven't died, so we got some time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, okay! You saw that grenade explosion, right? It could have landed on me, and I could not have done anything about it. So we almost got sidecar shootout, which is when a guard throws a nade and you kill him, he drops the nade, and the timing goes so perfectly that when you pass by, it's the exact time for it to blow you up. So we almost got a sidecar shootout screw job right there. This section is a little bit tricky because a guard spawns on my way back and I want to kill it. But meanwhile, these guards are shooting me, and this guard is shooting me, but he drops me a health pack. That was a net loss of health, but there's no way around it, kind of. So yeah, this is the last sidecar shootout, sidecar quest. Hopefully everything goes correctly. Hopefully we don't get, you know, scattered guard plot problems, or not killing them and then ramming us over in the back. Like, towards the ending section of this one, there are some guards that are semi-unreachable. There are some guards that if you... There's one guard specifically that if you don't lure him correctly, and he gets to you, gets in your range, there's no way you can kill him. So yeah, I got shot in the back there by some mysterious guards. That happens. Also, the guards can die while they're shooting you, which is also super unfortunate. And sometimes they stick into your bike and just, you know, shoot you a lot. So yeah, the guards just sometimes run around. Like this guard here, you have to lure him. You couldn't, so he's gonna shoot you in the back. This guard is very weird to kill because the barricade protects him and you have no angle on your motorbike gun. So yeah, if you have noticed, like this gun has like a 32 direction thing or whatever, it's just awful. But yeah. I'm gonna go to the sound settings and make it more entertaining. Should waste like 10 seconds or whatever. So yeah, that was mission... We're gonna get into mission 7, which has some really good high action levels. Oh, hold on. I keep telling that I could never be a Pokemon runner. Because my menuing is just... It's just something else.
Time is short.
But yeah. Mission 7, it has a lot of risks. You can die on any of those levels, but it's more unlikely than you think. Even though I get screwed over by 7-1, which is this level called Final Uprising. I get screwed over here a lot. But in my head, it's still, you know, if you're fast, if you're consistent, you can get around it. So the first section of the level, I'm gonna be looking down. It's just, you know, it's just a section where you have to go from point A to point B. There's not much around it. The guards keep shooting you, so what the hell? You can just look down and get through it. I have to pick up that ammo, start holding the petrol. And here's the fun part. We kill this guard because we need some STG ammo. I got a fast drop, so yeah. And we just go... Oh no, okay. First half track of 2 destroyed. Next one is gonna be here. Oh nice, it didn't lose that much health. There's a half health back there for you to pick up for safety. I don't, cause that's how I roll. You know. I'm gonna grab this safety medkit here, just for safety. So yeah, I just get the medkits here. This is a section where I have to kill a bunch of guards, and as much of guard killing there is, it is really fun. It is a really nice part of the level. Like the spawns are all messed up, obviously, because it's Medal of Honor. But it's really nice to, you know, just try to do this section fast. I missed that petrol throw, and I'm on very low health right here. Medkits, I don't have any. Oh, shoot, okay. I know I'm running out of ammo. Okay, so there's a bazooka guard. I want to get the ammo, I want to get these medkits. Should be 2. Oh, all. Okay. I'm getting out of here, even though I have low ammo. Okay. See, guys, that was smooth. No risk at all, right? But the thing is, this next level, which is called Street by Street, so yeah, this is the Streets version of Medal of Honor Underground, which is nothing like Streets, by the way. But we have to take out three barricades of 3 guards each, 4 on the last one. We need some ammo of that, and we need some ammo management. I'm low on STG-44, which is the machine gun ammo. That guard blocks you. So that's a little bit alarming, and I don't have many backup places early on. Let me see how many petrol I have. I think I can work. No. I'm just gonna do standard strat and try to save up ammo. So yeah, we have to wait for this guard to spawn, which depends on the death animation of the other one. That was a really fast one. I'm tempted to use the rifle here, honestly, but I won't. This is a speed run. Okay. The one on the right should spawn. Okay, he's hiding here. And that one. If you're doing it really, really fast, those spawns can be a real issue. But so far on the runs that I've done, they've done fine. Which is really good. I'm holding the petrol, I don't need to do that.
That's fine.
Some motorbike guards can appear here. You know, it's a mechanic. Every section of this level has a motorbike crew that can appear and start shooting you. We're gonna see none of that. We saw none of that on Mission 4 as well, which is that big forest level, because we're too fast. So yeah, getting some petrol here for safety. It's a random part. The guard needs to drop the map. I need some ammo as well. That was fast. The map drop depends on the death animation, which is semi-random. Farming some ammo here. I'm gonna just save strat where I kill this guard. STG on this bad boy here. And this one would just spawn. And these spawns are a little bit weird. I have to back up for them to ensure both of their spawns. And as they die, one of them shows up each side, depending on which guard died. This one is taking a while to either show up or come get me. So yeah, everything went fine there. 1-0, baby. More like 2-0 something, baby. That level used to be way more random, but I found out the positioning where you have to be to ensure the guard spawns. And we're gonna go to Operation Marketplace, which is probably the most chaotic, most interesting, best level in the game. It is really cool. I'm gonna have to take out a bunch of tanks, it's gonna be a mess. Gotta ensure those 2 are dead for safety. Oh, spoiler, my contact is an enemy agent. And I have to kind of dance around here, because... Okay, these things should be 2-shot in the best case, but sometimes, a lot of times they don't. There's a spot on like the side back-ish. Oh, I'm really good on health. What is this? Sorcery? And yeah, you have to be really keen on the bazooka shots. And here we can do a little skip if I... Oh, I can't. You can jump over the tank and jump over that barricade to advance, but here we're... He just back... I couldn't get it in 2 shots, and he just... Okay, he just backed up. So here's our first death. And you have to go fast in that part, which is just one straight line. But there is a plane that starts to bomb everything. And for some reason, if you go too slow, it has more of a chance of hitting you, even if you're on a good line per se. So yeah, I just did, okay. I was saving this field surgeon pack for emergency, so it's here. Okay, this is not gonna work as well because the skip that I mentioned. Because I took the second thing too early. I didn't run like a different cycle that I usually do. I'm probably dead again, but let's hope I'm not. Okay. Rising Sun. I don't play any other Medal of Honor games, unfortunately. Like, those two, for me, they're like, you know, have childhood value, and the mechanics are also super, super different. I like this game, especially for the old school FPS strafing mechanic, kind of you know, the GoldenEye feeling to it. As repetitive as it sounds. Okay. Whoa, look at that dodge. Okay, at least I gotta show you guys this. So you just jump over the tail of the tank and you jump over the barricade. And I'm a little bit slow, so it might hit me, it didn't. So I'm gonna go here to this scrub section to just get some safety medkits. It's usually not needed. Oh wow, I always misjudge that turn. But we're gonna ensure this. I have to kill this guard, otherwise he blocks me in the tank and shoot me more easily. You know, like he did. Okay, it's fine. 2 deaths, but on a really fast level, it's okay. You know, given that I hadn't died so far, and only got screwed by a PS2 loading, it's a really good run. It's a really, really, really good run, honestly. Even though I had, like, I don't know, 2 major time losses on a few levels, but it's going really well. And this is the end of the line, which is the last level of GTA San Andreas. Oops. This guard can be a serious trouble. I'm gonna try to window jump here. I landed into a spot where you have to R-aim clip it. I lost a lot of health. It's not necessarily that much faster than going around the thing, but I just go for it. And I lost a lot of health, which I should not do. This goes by really fast. You have to go to the train, or you have to wait a little bit. You have to, like, you know, change the tracks, or whatever, press the buttons. But it's all just, you know, fast stuff. I break that window because I want to get a window jump here. Okay. It went well, even though I also had to R-aim. Now I'm gonna blow up this window here and skip going around it, and boom, we're at the end. That's it, we're at the end. This is the end of the 80% part. I'm gonna be playing the bonus levels. So you're blocked here. You cannot go outside. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, damn it! I'm not being able to pull it off. Okay, I did. So we're outside just by clipping, and we get to see the ending kind of close. Spoilers, I made 2 metro tracks, subway tracks collide. And you can just, like, backtrack and do whatever you want. Risk dying as well, which you're not supposed to because you're blocked in that section. It's a fun thing. So 80% would end here. But we're gonna do the bonus levels. Just for the hell of it. They're really fast. So, as I speedrun this game, so, you know on GoldenEye where when we do Agent, we just go until Cradle? I prefer to go until, you know, the Aztec Egypt part of the game. Because, you know, the levels are there, it's fun to speedrun them. They're a lot movement-based, and the 2 later ones have a lot of look down. Oh, by the way, there's dogs. They're here. So I just play it because, you know, it's a thing of showing the entire game and such. We have to find what's called the Nutcracker body parts. The dogs can block me in this section. this went a little bit fine. Only one of them blocked me. And I found a neat optimization where you can just jump over this thing. Oh, nice, I got it. That's some sick movement, guys. Even though I got messed up with the stairs. Sick movement. Really, really fast level. By the way, I was recording this individual level, trying to get a good run. And I wasn't MREC recording. So my PR time for this, the video contains me watching a WQ video. Which is really funny. And now, we're going into levels where the guards are just ridiculously accurate. Like, beyond belief, you have no idea. So, you know guys, what's gonna happen. I'm sorry, but we have to do this. We just have to do it. And you might be telling, oh, okay, he's passing through a hard section, so he's just gonna look down there, and then switch it later. And no, I won't. So much for, you know, bringing the bonus levels, trying to show something extra, but I'm gonna look up to know my way here on the corner, but yeah, that's how it goes. If you try to look up, good luck. You know, without killing any guards or doing any, like, super safe strats. So yeah, knowing the lines here exactly, it's a little bit weird. I'm like not the most trained guy for it, but I know my way. So yeah, this is the pinnacle of that look down strat. And you guys thought Surface 1 was like absurd, or whatever GoldenEye level that is. You haven't seen this. You haven't seen Rotten to the Corpse. So we're reaching the last level. Jono, I'm gonna reach a little snow section by the end of it, which will say you escaped. And as I touch the ending trigger, you end the timer, which is gonna do a fade out, okay? So yeah, what we just did, we got a bunch of body parts for our friend Panzer Knacker, because you know his fancy name. And we're gonna build it up. But and he's gonna help us to go through the level. But we're gonna see none of that. You know, we're just gonna plow through. Yeah. I know my way, but that section is, you know, one place you have to turn left, one you don't. So I kind of look up, and as I look up, you see what happens. Which is I just take massive amounts of damage. So there's no boosting mechanic in this game like there is in GoldenEye, but we can look up here and get some damage boost. So it's gonna go up here. So he escaped. Time. Wait, time, but you're on delay. You're on a delay, right? Marathon without face cam. Oh, we could do that. I put the controller cam because I thought it's an interesting touch. But yeah, I'm not watching the stream. What's the time? Oh, thank you for the GGs. So yeah, that was Medal of Honor Underground. 102.30 with me resetting the goddamn console. And dying twice, of course. That is good. That is good. I've been getting like 1-0 something, like low 1-0 somethings all the time. Just good improving at this game. And yeah, it's just some final words about the game. It's really unfortunate that it got launched in the PlayStation console, because it's really similar to GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. And you know, those strafing FPS games. Oh yeah, we can watch this. Those strafing FPS games, they're not gonna be made anymore, probably, because nobody's gonna make a game where you have to walk sideways to go fast. Unless you're an eliter, you know. But it has a lot of nice levels, a lot of nice mechanics, and you know, it's my heart, my favorite game of all time, my favorite speedrun of all time, and I'm really glad I can show you guys this and do a lot of comparisons and such. So yeah, let's look at that should be it. Thank you guys for watching the run. I don't know how we are on estimates, but
utmost hospitality Europe has to offer.
some spare time. Let me see here, because I have a crazy idea. I'm not sure if it's gonna pan out, but it would be really fun. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Let me check the schedule, cause I knew we had a lot of leniency, but I'm not sure if we have that much leniency.
France, a travel guide for lovers. Visit the inspiring Eiffel Tower, Sacred Notre Dame
13.
Cathedral.
Oh, I think we don't have time, right? Oh, it's 13:30. Oh, yeah, oh, anything 20 minutes long. Let me see. How long is ER? No, ER is long. Wait. No, ER is like half an hour, a little bit more. And like there are some things I could show in this game. Like I could show some like 3-star stuff, but not sure if I remember most of the strategies, unfortunately. Let me see. Oh, I can goof around with some things. So I'm gonna screw around here a little bit, but I'm not gonna make it like super long. But I talked about the wall clip thing, right? Where you can just wall clip anywhere in this game. Let me see if there's a really, you know, I can just pick up any level. Let's see. Okay, let's go to Burning Sands. So, to show you guys how absurd the wall clipping is on this level, but we unfortunately cannot use any of it. So the easiest way to wall clip, you can get into like glitchy spots and glitchy walls and stuff in this, but the easiest way is you get into a ladder, and hello, sir. So you get into a ladder and you stay, really close to the wall, and you try to go down. Let me just get this a little bit right here. Hold on, this is a little bit finicky. Okay, this is not letting me. You can do this on this level, I'm pretty sure. Oh, hello. It might be on these stairs. Okay, so see how I'm like really close to the wall here? Like absurdly close? Oh, hey, there's a void, right? So you just press the aim button and you strafe. Hello. Hey, that's how easy it is to wall clip in this game. But you literally have to move like this. Like you cannot strafe around or anything. At least not in most of it. And in this level, you can just go to this Easter egg spot, so to speak. I mean, it's not an Easter egg, but it kind of ends up being because we can't get there. And the thing is that there are some like weird walls, and sometimes the things deload. I kind of don't know where I am right now. Okay. Oh, I got it. So yeah, we're just here. And yeah, you see there's no wall here. You got the things there, the rest of the level. Oh, hello. Hello, guard I'm supposed to steal the ID from. You're finished, bud. Oh yeah, so this here is a wall. You're gonna see the alarm ring. We haven't seen the alarm ring, right? Only on the third mission. So yeah, this is one of the spots where you can get wall clipping very, very trivially. And let's see if there's a... What was a different one? Ah, there's one that I'm pretty salty about. Cheater, you haven't seen the look down in this game, buddy. There's one I'm super salty about, cause it's like we could get to another area in this level, but it wouldn't work because we had to get a passport. And there's a wall we cannot get through as well. So, you know, it's a theoretical strat that doesn't work for 2 billion reasons. So yeah, like, look how stupid this is. So you see those ropes here, you know, we can crawl under them. And if we uncrouch, hey, we're stuck. And hey, we just wall clipped. You know, thank you so much, collision detection on the game developers. So you can just, you know, mess around. And yeah, it's unfortunate because those walls here, they just work as walls. We can't, you know, go through or anything, unfortunately. Like you see, there's a spot here. Kind of there isn't, but if you like could go under that, then yeah, that would be a legit wall clip. I'm not sure if anything here is loaded of this section. So yeah, nothing is even loaded here. You see the guard is just there messing around. So yeah, that's how absurd the clipping in this game is. Maybe there's one more thing I can... I don't want to make it this too long, but maybe one more? Let's see. Okay. This is really interesting. Sorry, the last thing. We're just gonna have to watch the sidecar for a bit. But it's really, really interesting. So this is the level where we have to go through the motorbike section, right? Or do we?
There are two sides along the way preparing for launch and have to be destroyed. In the meantime, make use of the...
Oh, now you have to. You can hear the soundtrack at least, which is really good. So yeah, if you're, I'm just gonna spoil here because there's nothing else to talk about during this section. You could say, can we wall clip and skip the sidecar section? And oh well, apparently we can. I'm gonna do it on the first one, which is like it's pretty useless. But if we get on a second one, we can go through the ending.
Getting out up ahead.
But I think that's gonna take way too much time. Just on an example. I'm gonna see if there's anywhere I can actually do on this section, because I've never saw it. But it's Medal of Honor, like I said, you can put anywhere.
I'll wait for you here. Hurry!
No auto aim in this game, by the way. Oh, okay. That was kind of easy, right? The thing is that, you know, you gotta do the wall dodging thing, and then you cannot see anything. Okay, I'm through the wall, and the track is right next to me. Supposedly. I kind of don't know, but we're gonna get into that. Let's see, where's the track? Okay, it's a little bit further down the road. If you're good at mashing, you're gonna be good at this. So yeah, you must be realizing something now. Okay, this is super slow, so why does that matter? And the answer is, yeah, it very, very, very probably doesn't matter. Because like I said, the way you wall clip in this game, it's so slow. And the thing is, the motorbike is really, really fast. Like, way faster than your strafing. So, okay, we're here. Hello. He doesn't die. He doesn't. Spoilers. So yeah. We're at the motorbike section. Just chilling. And yeah, you can literally just pause and kill the guards individually. For the one-hit kill mode, that might be a good way to do the ending. But these guards are pretty accurate, so you see I'm getting hit from pretty far away. So it might just be a bust anyway. I'm stopping to shoot because, you know, scrub. And there's a lot of things you can do here. You see the collision is obviously all messed up because you're not supposed to be here. Oh hey, I wall clipped again. Surprise, surprise, surprise. And as far as the map layout goes, like you see you know, everything is bugged. Like there's absolutely no real detection for like almost anything. As far as the map layout goes, I don't think any, you know, shortcuts will be possible. Because everything is just so far apart, disjointed. Like nothing, I don't think any of the tracks go in a circle here. Oh, by the way, this is the level we just looked the hell down and saw none of it. And that's the thing we just blew up. So yeah, that's I think that's the best trivial thing I could have shown you guys in terms of wall clipping. Unfortunately, it's only good in the literal first level. On the first medal, one level you can do a small sequence break that is actually relevant. But here we're stuck with skipping the broader lockpick and nothing else. So yeah, that was me fooling around, and you guys can enjoy the rest. We're pretty ahead of schedule, so thank you so much for watching the run. And keep donating for MOAMathon. I'll see you guys in a bit.